Put it on. Okay, so it's a blank face, and y'all want to put on a moisturizer, or this is just a primer before you put all your makeup on to get it even. So you just apply it all over. And it's different for every face. This is more of an oil. If your face is really dry, an oil's good, but if it's oily, then you don't want to use an oil. For sure. Makeup is on this video. This is just so your makeup doesn't stick more in one spot than the other. If you have an oily one, I wouldn't put it on your eyelids, since the Vaseline's already going to be running everywhere. And after that, you can do your concealer, which mine's a powder. And just put it all over, or just in the spots where you need to cover. It's okay if you have a powder to put it on the eyes. A liquid foundation I wouldn't put on the eyelids. Then after, if it needs to be darker, you can put a bronzer on. Sydney's a lot darker than I am, so I'm going to put a bronzer on hers so she's not ghostly. And I put it past the jawline just to make sure you don't have a makeup line, because those aren't attractive. Put it just below the jawline. Now she's just bronzy. Okay. And then I don't know what order everyone else does it, but I put the eyeshadow on next. On the palette, I'm going to go from the left to the right. And starting with the left, I'm going to put on the far outside crease. Make sure you don't have too much. Just pull the eye tight. I'm going to do it in a V. Going in the crease and following the lash line. You have to put on enough so you can see it. And I would go ahead and do that on both eyes so you keep up with what you're doing. And it's okay if you get it too dark, because you're going to go with a lighter color over it, and you can correct yourself. So it doesn't have to be perfect at this time. And this part's just powder, so if it falls under the eye, you can blow it off. Next, I'm going to do dark And I tried the eyeliner and it doesn't stick very well, so you can use this as an eyeliner. And I'm going further out from the eyelash line and bringing it in. Kind of up at an angle. And I would go halfway across the eyelash line. There's your eyebrows.
Blue.
Okay. And then next I'm going to use the same one, just wipe it off on a napkin. Get the third. You're going to put this from the inside corner till it meets the copper brown. And this color you want to show up, so you want to put a lot. And it's okay if you go over that brown. You can always put more back on it if you mess it up. Just don't want to put dark on light. So you can see the light, as you can see. Now the gold and the white is the Vaseline one, so you have to use a lot of it to get it to stick. And when you put it on, you wanna dab it on so the glitter stays close. You just kind of have to work with it until it looks solid, like that. Here, and put this so when you open your eye, you can see above the eyelashes, because this is the color you want to see the most. And maybe on the other side of it. Be fine. You just have to play with it until it stays where it's supposed to. You definitely can't just rub it on. And you're going to overlap the colors you've already put on there a little. You're going to go past that dark line that you made outside of the eye. Wants to stick. Make sure they keep their eyes closed the whole time. Very sticky. It goes thin to a little bit thicker on the outside. To whatever looks best on your eye and how big your eyelid is. This side's not wanting to do this good. And then I'm going to do the final brush. The white. I'll just swirl it around on these little lipstick brushes. And this is going to go right under the eyebrow. And you want to put on a decent amount of it too. And it's okay if you get it in the eyebrow. You're probably not going to be able to see it. You can come out and put a little on the outskirts of the gold. Now you're done with the eyeshadow right now. If you want to do I don't see the eyeliner. That's Miss Kathy. I get my eyeliner. I can't find y'all's. And it's black though, anyway. I don't advise putting the eyeliner on the top because it's just going to run. As soon as they open their eye, it's going to run into the gold and it's going to look like a bruise. So what I would do is, if you do put any eyeliner, I put it just on the outside of the eye, not in the crease. And I would just put a line out of the side of the eye right there. And then under the eye, right here. Can you see it? Make the little triangle right here. And then go halfway. Keep all the darkness on the dark colors on the outside corner. Same on this side. Fill it into the eye. Go about halfway. Make sure both sides are even. If you need some more, you can add thickness to it. This is just so if they open their eyes and they have little eyes, then it's not going to be covered with black. You'll be able to see the different colors on their eyelids. Let's get my eyelids together. At this time, if you have an eyelash curler, I like to use an eyelash curler. But you can go ahead and put the eye mascara on. And I tell them to lean their head back and they keep their eyes open and just look down. That way you don't have to be blinking, and it keeps you away from their eyeballs if they don't wear it a lot. And I just separate them as I go with the tip of the mascara. Don't be afraid to use a lot of mascara. I think every girl needs lots of mascara. I believe in the mascara. Depending on if y'all want, I don't know if you want to. I do the silver or the white, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do it from the middle of her eye, halfway to make the black. Just a thin little line. And then do the gold on the outside half, starting under the dark black line.
You want to ride with me or you want to ride with her?
Then you can do the bottom mascara, and on this, I get higher than them, and I tell them to keep their head straight and just look up. To get more on it, to make them thicker, I just move it left and right as I put it on. For the blush, it's very pink, so you don't need a whole lot. You can get it like that and then just tap it, get the extra off. You tell them to smile, and at the tops of their cheeks, dab it a couple times, and then push it up. Smile, dab it on the apple, and then push it up. And then you just work it in. Keep them smiling. Push it up. And then push it all up. It needs to be the same color across, so if you need some more, just barely add some more. And put it all the way into their hair. It's okay if it gets in their hairline. Okay. And the lipstick. Of course, dab that. And then hold their lips tight. And go ahead and do the outside. At the very top. To define their lips. Same for the bottom. Go right around the outside. Don't want to overdo bottom lip because they're going to smudge it themselves. You don't have to put a whole lot on. You can see that and go all the way to the corners. You can, and if you do, I would just do barely any. And then they need to rub it together. Lightly, yeah. Side to side too. Front and back. And if it's not a straight line, like right here, just come back and fill it in. And at this time you can check to make sure. At this time you can spray some hairspray, or they make makeup mist at the end and tell them to close their eyes and spray it really good. You can use hairspray if you don't mind spraying hairspray on your face. It's not going to hurt you. Just get hairspray on your face and spray your hair. I'm just going to touch her gold up right here. And you may need a little more depending on how big your eyelids are. When you open your eyes, if you can't see gold above it, you definitely need to put some more. You want the gold to be seen at all times. And it needs to go around the black, right around there. And you can line your eyebrows. I usually line hers just to darken them a little bit. And that's it. Glitter on them. That's not it. We got one more step. The glitter on the lips. And you also want to just dab this because it's not going to rub on. Just get it sparkly. They're probably going to feel like they have a ton of makeup on, but it's pretty. I can just blot it. Blot it. I'm going to blot it a little more because it's sticking. Barely rub it now. There you go. And now it's done. Okay, let me see. How do I stop it?